Greetings, refugees from the plagues. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Going Medieval, Episode 7, Stockroom. Yeah, are there portcullis gates? Yeah, deeper in the defensive structure tree, there are stuff like that. When you go into steel and have all that, you get, if you check the wooden doors, you have grated doors, and then you eventually get barred doors. That should be mineable there, I think. Should be. Yeah, this should be pathable. Let's see. Scumdog, can you mine that? He's having pathing issues. Which doesn't make much sense, because there's valid pathing all the way there. We can walk there. Might need to save and load. Let me draft him and see if he can stand there. Yeah, he can stand there. If you can stand there, you can mine there. Why can't... What is going on? Why can't you mine that? Yeah, you should be... You should be able to. Alright, let's do a quick save and load. And see if that fixes things. Because my understanding of pathing, it means that we should be able to get there, no problem. Yeah, drawbridges and things like that are on the roadmap, but aren't quite implemented yet. I should also update the priority. We do have a storage room, so, or a fermenting room rather, so we just need a storage room at this point. What I might need to do is I might need to add floor supports underneath where the stairwell is going to go. It's getting a little complicated, but once I have the Z level for the done, you know, it should be fine. All right, let's see. Scumdog, can you mine that now? Oh, Rage was already doing it. Yeah, so it was just a save and load thing. I thought. I was like, this doesn't make sense. That's totally pathable. And the game was like, yeah, you're right. It was. That's what I thought. I hope it doesn't have me have to save and load every time I have a new block floor, though. Mr. Six, thank you for the resub. Please no. Okay. If that's the case, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create temporary wooden walls underneath to support the stairwell that's going to go above. So that I don't have to keep saving and loading. I only have to do one more time for that one. Or maybe even I can do a block... No, I can't do a block floor underneath. So yeah, temporary wood scaffolding to support the mining excavation. And then once that's built, we'll be good to go. Uh-oh. Yara and Scumbag are no longer friends. They just had a terrible conversation. Oh, no, they can path there. Alright. Saves me the effort of saving and loading. Can you pet the cat? You can train the cat. which is sort of like petting them, but like with education. I pet you with education. Yes, you're being educated, Yoda. Congratulations. All right, so I think these are now mineable because they're supported. So Scumdog, let's get you to do that. Or Rager's doing it? Nope. No one's doing it. And the goat gave birth to Phobos and Comtess. Yes. So Vuna, you're still young. I think once Vuna ages up a little bit, because I don't need 5 goats, which is exactly why I haven't been raffling them off. What I do need, however, is like more food, because we're low on meals. So, to that end, there's not a lot of game. One way to find game is go to the overview and go to wildlife. So there are mature goats to hunt. Let's sort by animal. So there's only young deer, so I'm going to leave those alone. But there's some mature goats, and I'll hunt those. I might want to harvest these in flowering rather than go all the way going to seed, so we get a little bit more crop as a result. Because our food is lower than I wish for it to be. Especially this time in summer. Oh, okay. They made men's. Now they had a wonderful conversation and they're friends again. Good. Didn't want you at each other's necks. Also, seeing how low our food is, I will start to have Trala harvest the wild stuff out here. Because it's ripe and won't be ripe for very much longer. There really isn't a lot of vegetation out here. This is flax. I'm not worried about flax right now. But our own berry red currant bushes are flowering soon. That will help. I can fish. True. Yeah, and there's trout and yeah, there's plenty of trout around. So I'll set some fishing poles up as well. The other thing that I might want to do, knowing that I can fish, is staircases down to access this lower section, because it's inaccessible. It's annoying to access as it is now. So put those in for easier use. Okay. All I wanted to check was that was pathable, and it is. So in the morning, we should have the top section excavated, and then I'll put a stair. I'll put stairs there, and then start. Once the stairs are in, I'll start backfilling the for soil. Don't forget the flooring for Grey Hall with storage. Yes, because that is getting ruined. Thank you for the reminder. It's still cold down there though. Thankfully. God, look at the silver. 24,000. Are you kidding? Good Lord. No. All right, they can't path to it. So, another save and load. Pathing should have been fixed. I'm going to micromanage Rager. Yep, pathing's fixed. And hopefully the wooden supports will keep pathing working the way we want going forward. So Scumdog, you come up here because Rager's kind of the constructor. And because pathing's fixed, I'm going to remove the mining spots, which is going to be confusing, filling them back in. But remove the mining spots and then focus on getting storage going, rather than working on the Great Hall, because Great Hall was not voted on. So can you reach this without a floor? Yes. Good. Our first homebrewed booze is done in minutes. It's 95% fermented now, so soon our hankering for booze is going to be solved. I don't want to have to move this temporary stockpile twice, so I guess, Liara, we're going to put you back on research. So what to unlock next will be up to you. Let me queue up some. So we have tailoring, research 2, defensive structures, infirmary bed, cartography, which unlocks the region map to know our neighbors and the like. I could also do blacksmithing to use the iron ingots to make stuff, or alternatively, if we got research 2, we could do steel. What else? The decorative structures and banners are useful too. So I'm going to do structures first. I'm just going to call it decorations as like a catch-all. And the benefits of that, it would allow our kitchen to be designated as a kitchen, which speeds up production speed. And then, you know, once we get like a workshop or church or whatever, same deal for that. So yeah, I like these options. So there you go. You vote for next research as Liara starts to chronicle again. Steel Boot, thank you for the resub. Fire mechanics are not included yet. Oh, they're mining diagonally. I was like, how are they doing this? But yeah, okay. Stop. And there we go. We have dubious booze. Sounds bad, but it's totally drinkable. So we're going to haul the dubious booze into the booze cellar so it does not decompose. And now, if we take a look at her mood here, we can see that her, like, booze needs or whatever, where is that? Her alcohol requirement has been fulfilled a bit. The music's having some struggles, man. Hear it, like, cutting in and out. Right, we've been killing these goats, but not butchering them because the butcher table didn't have the queue for it, so that's back now. What's going to be really weird, and maybe I'll fix that, is I'm going to make this a stockpile for books, because I don't want Liara to be transcribing books and then like running them over to the old stockpile. That makes 0 sense. That's a lot of hauling. So all books just go here. It's temporary. Eventually we'll have a library. But at least for now, we can store our books here and not have to have such a headache. I know, you're becoming annoyed. You're desperately thirsty and you have ugly apparel. Ugly apparel is solvable with not flimsy, falling apart clothing. So at some point we'll get tailoring. Ew. Let's not haul that. That's super rotted. So yeah, they're starting to haul the books over as well. Okay, the column is all set. Now we can put stairs in. So we'll remove those 3 and stick stairs in its place instead. Oh my god. This mountain is so full of stuff. This stockpile's getting ridiculous. Suffering from cold. Okay. Tailoring might be something good to research in the near future. Just because we live in the mountains and it gets cold in the mountains. We do have a heated bedroom, but like everyone with flimsy non-winter clothing is going to start suffering sooner or later if we don't get some insulation. But next up, we'll do decorations to get a formal kitchen to make kitchening stuff faster. And then we can go from there. If the books are destroyed by raiders, research is indeed lost. Yeah. What was that noise? That sounded weird. Oh, and Luna. No, Vuna. We're waiting for Vuna to mature. Vuna's only 11 days old. So, I'll leave you alone for now. We are surrounded kind of by wolves, but I don't need to hunt them just yet. We're not that hungry. There's still goats in the wild. What job is fishing? It's the same as hunting. I may soon need to do like a full reboot of the game because the game's music is doing things. Unwanted things. Cutting in and out. So we almost have the... Oh, here we go. So now the block stairs neatly go in right where I wanted them. And then once they're built, I'll be able to excavate the floor above the Great Hall for a hallway and storage, no problem. Meaning that I'm going to start backfilling soil here. Research for decorative structures. Done. And then we'll go with the wall pottery shelf into the kitchen. Maybe I'll put those here. That looks nice. And that should designate that as a kitchen. I don't think kitchens care too much if there are stools in them. If it does care, I can move those out. So the reason I'm using soil here, even though soil is precious, is soil won't look like walls once it's backfilled. It will just like blend into the environment, meaning that it like essentially erases my mistakes. Which is kind of nice to have done. So here, let's say we have a hallway. So I know it looks confusing with the multi-levels of the stuff below, but a hallway that leads out left and right to go to bedrooms, and then a hallway that goes back into a storage room. So we'll do beams for this as well. So initially I'll leave a spot so it doesn't collapse. A merchant caravan. So a merchant caravan has guards, so you can't just like rob them as easily as like a single lone person. And then also they have more carry weight for things. Oh, well, okay, when I say guards, like one dude just showed up like kind of straight naked. So they'll have a lot more goods as well. So once Layara is done eating, I have her go check them out. And yeah, they're friendly, so like they make themselves at home. They're completely just way up in my in my bedroom. Thanks, Elmer. All right, they are selling forges, gold coins. So I might want to buy some gold coins and sell off some stuff that I have. Wouldn't be a terrible idea to buy clothing, although they don't really have any clothing on them. They have summer clothes. No, they have one winter clothes, so I'll buy that. Because we're having some issues with that. I'll sell my pine saplings, and oak saplings, maple saplings, birch. Sell iron, because that's something we have in abundance. I'll actually buy as much gold coins as I can by selling off my iron. Gold coins are sort of like universal currency, if you will. So we're getting winter clothes and some gold coins for the loss of our iron ingots and a bunch of saplings. Seems fair. I could deal with that. Except... sell the cat? The cat keeps our food storage free of vermin. So I'm inclined to keep the cat. I am surprised Scumdog is not mining. Okay, yeah. Just resetting his priorities, and he's like, oh yeah, I should be mining, shouldn't I? So, for now, I don't need these side hallways, really. So I'm not going to bother digging out too much into the side hallways. I just want to go straight to general storage. And then maybe behind general storage we can have like a subterranean library or something. But the other thing I'm going to need to do as we dig is to fill flooring in where they're standing so that, you know, we can keep moving. Because I have everything layered on top of one another. The goal right now is, let me update that. Build a storage room. Is this a kitchen? No. So this is not a kitchen. Why? Let's figure that out. So kitchen needs a stove, a butchery table. It has both. And then no entertainment structures. So it's not a kitchen because of this backgammon table. So I'm going to move the backgammon table into the main hallway. And then it should become a kitchen. As long as the wooden table doesn't count. There it is. It's a kitchen. So as a kitchen, it has a production speed of 144%. So it's going to be quicker to cook, which is super nice. Saves us time. We're slowly making our way into the storage area. Can't wait for these merchants to leave. So, next research. We did get decorations. There is different types of decorations. The decoration banners, which is for great halls. So I'll leave decorations as an option. So those are your choices. And yeah, Jungian is upset because of ugly apparel as well. What makes it modest? So the modesty is a ranking of its spaciousness, total wealth, and average aesthetic value. So its impressiveness is modest, and much like RimWorld, if it's larger, if it's full of more wealth, or if it's prettier, meaning like sculptures and things, it goes up. Kitchens don't, the impressiveness of a kitchen does not really matter. The things that matter would be a church, bedrooms, grand hall. Those are the places that, you know, you want immodest for mood benefits. But kitchens don't matter for modesty at all. Not really. Scumdog, thanks for even more gifted subs. Oh, Jungian just gained the perk Gourmet as a result of a birthday. So if we take a look at Jungian, they culinary goes up, but their appetite goes up, but their consumption duration goes down. Basically, they scarf a little bit more food, but they scarf fast. Seems like a okay trade. Oh my god. Stop pacing around me. Overwhelmingly, you guys say get tailoring next. So I'll be unlocking tailoring in 6 Chronicles. Oh, we have some floating fish. I like it. So we got some fish dish. Oh, and even more booze. Yeah, they're so needy they need warmth. I know, right? The fermenting room is staying the right temperature, which is good. People are generally somewhat happy in the community, so we're doing right by them. And we're almost up to where I want the storage doors to be. What is that? I don't even know. Misclicks. I am, for the sake of my sanity, just going to remove all of the mining designations for the Great Hall, because they're very confusing. And your sanity as well. All right, research is available. No, not what we need just yet. Is there farming going on? There sure is. Just where we used to live. But we've got some red currants. We got cabbage. We got beets. We got barley. We got, yeah, just a lot of cabbage. Hey, Daedora, thank you for the resub. Hope you're having a good day. So this is the door to the storage. Right there, through there. And then this will be our storage room. For everything that is non-perishable, essentially. Meaning that this door is going to just be, like, left open. We don't really need to close it. To make things look symmetrical, I'll also build stairs on the other side. 2 sets of stairs. Look a bit nicer. So Rager's working on the scaffolding for the mining. Also, we got some soil backfill to do. We're almost done backfilling. We have one more tile after that. It's getting close. There we go, the start of the storage room. Finally, I bet you think to yourself. It's tough. If this was a mountain full of like impure limestone, it would be a lot easier to excavate. But because it's like rich silver, it just takes a lot longer as a result. And I didn't know it was in there, and well, I kind of knew it was in there, but it was like geographically it was the most ideal spot for like a little keep. So it was one of those, I'll just bite the bullet, even though it takes a lot more time. Suffering from cold would be Rager, really? Alright, I just had him quick winter clothes on. I'm not really sure why I didn't have any on. All apparel is allowed. So there wasn't really a good reason for them not to have it. We do have tailoring now. So let's get a sewing station. I don't have a good place for it, though, yet. I guess I could put it, like, super awkwardly, like, up here in front of the storage, just as, like, a temporary place to shove it. And then we'll start sewing winter clothing so that we can stay warmer in the upcoming cold season. Oh, that actually blocks the door. Let's not put it there. The fermenting room doesn't really matter if it has it in there, so I'll stick it in there for now. It's cold, but it's not like freezing cold in there. Alright, annoyed, mostly because of a lack of comfort and a lack of ugly apparel, which can be fixed with the tailoring station. So Rager is now collecting firewood or wood for that. Tech Viper, thank you for the resub too. God, there's so much silver everywhere. Everything is silver. Alright, sounds like that got done. No, it's in the building phase. Rager wanted to go pray instead. It does somewhat appear like we worship sheep. Alright, and this has been backfilled with soil so that I can get rid of the door that leads nowhere now. Vestigial door. Can you cast your own coins? You can, yeah. Yeah. That would be... So, in silvering, you can make silver wall mirrors for, like, beauty. With silver. You can even sell them. And then, you can make stuff out of silver in terms of gear. And then, if I got, like, blacksmithing will allow you to make, mechanical components out of steel and the like, and then also coins. So all that silver will come in handy eventually, but it's not useful now that we're lacking structures. More booze, good. So these shelves are going to be for non-perishables. And then, oh, it's autumn. And then I'll need a, I think on this level I'll build beams rather than pillars. This got built. Nice. Winter clothing. We're going to do until we have, let's say, 2 spare pieces. So out of leather, not linen, out of leather or wool, because linen is more suited for summer clothing. And we'll do until we have 2. And then I'll do the same for caps. Do until I have 2 out of leather or wool. In terms of jobs, best tailor would be Tralla. Oh boy, Tralla, you are busy. Jungian likes tailoring, but is not very good at it, so I'm just going to have Tralla do it. So Tralla's already started. Unfortunately, my materials is like way over here. But that's why we're making storage now. Game is thinking hard. It was like, calculating supports. Please wait while we think. Thank you for tuning in to Going Medieval, which originally streamed live on Twitch December 23rd and December 24th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but please keep in mind that this episode was cut from a live stream marathon, and all the content has already been recorded, so changes cannot be made. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams, and a link to that can be found in the description of this video, and also a link to Discord if you would like to join my online gaming community. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and everyone that turned out to the live stream, and also viewers like you that made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow restitutionists and oak brethren.